Workflow is one of the most powerful features of Foto SF. It allows you to set a series of reminders and things to do very quickly and easily. There are two ways you can use workflow. First, you can enter anything you wish reminding for manually. So what I've done over here is enter a reminder for either myself or for my colleague that on the 3rd of October we need to reconfirm the job date with the client. When this line item is in red, that means it's overdue. So if I change this due date, now it's gone in black. Now you may have 10, 15, 20 things for each job you do. So it's very time consuming to be entering all these line items and reminders every time for each and every job. There is a quick way around it. So let me delete this. You set up your workflow for any job you may have and you import the workflow by going over here to the import button. Select which one it is. You can have as many as you like. This is for a portrait job. And within a couple of clicks, all my things to do and reminders have been auto-entered. All the due dates filled in without me having to work out anything. The way this works is by allocating things to one of these trigger dates. So let's go into our internal. And here you set your default workflow for different types of job. So portraits may have different things to do compared to a commercial job. Let's have a closer look as to what this is all about. The first task is to back up images, and the date type is the event date, for which person and when for. So on the day of the actual job, there will be a reminder to back up the job. Book transport a hotel. That's minus 14 days before the event date. So 2 weeks before the event, you will have a reminder to book your transport or hotel. If you hire a kit to do your commercial jobs, then you can set in a reminder from that event date. So over here we've got minus 12 days, so 12 days before the date, and you can carry on entering as many as you want. There are no limits to it. Send invoice 2 days after the delivery of the job. So if you invoice after the job has been delivered, then you can set up the number of days when you need to send an invoice, so you don't forget anything. Very quickly have a look at portraits. I've got a different sets of things to do for my portrait jobs, so it is completely customizable as to what you can do. There isn't anything which will restrict you when you use the workflow. Let's go to a commercial job and we do the same process again. We import. This is a commercial job. Continue. All the reminders have come in. Now there is a handy little progress bar over here which you can see instantly where the progress of the job is to. If I continue to do all these tasks, I can see on the progress bar that the job is nearing completion. You may have multiple jobs going on at the same time. You can't go into each and every event and look for the things to do. So every time you go to home page, all your workflow things to do appear over here. So you carry on ticking off your to-do list and not wasting time. When you have completed the things to do, you go out of home and go back in, you see the ones which I have completed have disappeared from here. So it won't clog up the list. Only the ones which are pending will appear here. They won't be deleted, it's just that they won't show up here, that's all. There is another video where I show you how to complete and create a workflow.